My name is Mike, and this is my 2016 Jeep Wrangler 3.6 liter Sahara Limited 2-door. This is my 2-top, 2 doors, 2 sets of wheels and tires Jeep, and I have all the stuff for this. This is a fresh build. Everything happened in my shop except for the alignment, and I have purchased all the parts through the various different 4-wheel outlets that there are around, and I got the wheels and tires from another outfit in town that was doing some Jeeps for some dealers and stuff that were off of a Rubicon. So I got all 5, which I do have all 5 to give you of the stock ones too. And this current version of it has the stock Jeep wheels with 34-inch tire. Well, they might be the 255s. And the Jeep was actually built to do multi things. I had a vision, the bumpers and such are for 37-inch tires, the Atlas XRC bumpers. I put this winch on here, have a remote, everything works, never been used. I built this Jeep to go to Jeep Safari. I signed up for the Beginner 3, Beginner 1 event, which was we went out driving through the desert basically, and none of the trails are very hard, to be honest with you. This Jeep has limited slip differentials as a Sahara. This Jeep has heated seats. Again, I have the stock top on here with the Sunrider Sport Top, which is this option here. Oh, sorry. And this is what my wife very much enjoys. You just fold that up with this particular arrangement on it. And you are in a convertible without any power of any kind or any accessories. And of course this top all does fold back all the way down into the back side because it is original. Now the slant back tops do not fold down over the back of the roll bar in the back. This Jeep does have the 12 speaker system. I do have the sun visor here. I'll just show you the whole darn thing right now, what we got going on. I always wanted one. My grandfather had one, and I wanted to be cool at Jeep Safari, so I have this high lift jack, Smitty built, never been used. Smitty built Atlas XRC bumpers that take up to 37-inch tires, and have relocated the spare tire to the bumper. I do have a CB installed for Jeep Safari. That was part of the rules. As we get in the back of it, of course, it's, you know, as new. I don't have any kids or anything like that were ever in it. Jeeps are really cool in that there's a lot of branding. If you ever had to work on something, you could flip that over and work on it on that side of it. And then they have a little catch-all back here where it has the door pins where you put your door tools in there. I have a garbage bag for the trail that they gave us at Jeep Safari, and just some other cool stuff that I got with it. Again, I bought it for my boss and his wife, and it was a very, very, very nice vehicle to begin with. And it only has, 47,000 original miles on it. This situation here is that we have a fuel, and we also have a water. I have an extra red water that I will give you for this. I've got my tow hooks. It did have a tow package, but Jeeps are only, which means that it does have a plug under here, but they are only rated for 2,000 pounds. I mean, you can just see this Jeep is just, it's really amazing. I'll have to make another video of the undercarriage of it. And so here's the outside of it. Smitty built XRC bumpers with the tow hitch. That's my grandfather's Jeep had on it with the kit for the high suspension, although I may have to turn those around. I'm not sure if I did that right. I've got the other features shown there. Do have lights front and back, X-Bright. I'll get you better videos of that here as it gets darker. Really, this vehicle was amazing. My boss's wife enjoyed Jeeps, but she just had Les Schwab put wheels and tires on it and a spacer lift, and I did not. I took it to where it is now from there. Okay, so I mean, all the factory marks are still on it. And this has never been sprayed with a water sprayer or a pressurized of anything of any kind. And that's the winch again. That's never been used again. And yeah, this vehicle has a lot of stuff that I put on it that I never used because my goal was set to go to Moab with my wife, and we signed up for the beginner thing. I probably didn't even put it in four-wheel drive for any of those rides, and we had a total blast. We really did. The only dent that's in this whole vehicle is this one right here, which every other Jeep on the planet has that. Mine's only on one side, and it's because when you go to take the doors off, you disconnect the thing that stops them, and the door mirror bangs into that. A lot of tube doors do not have mirrors. These tube doors are kind of cool in that fashion, and I do have my limiter strap set back on so that it does not do that. But that is the only dent in this vehicle, and I mean only. And the other doors are just as nice. Have the handles on it. As you come into the interior of it, got the CB down in there with the lighted whip, X-Bright. They make the police officer stuff. There's the manual for that. Heated seats in a Jeep, never had that. Again, it has the limited slip differentials, so I did not feel the need to go to lockers or anything of that nature. I just didn't. So, okay, now. If you want to see what the Jeep looks like underneath, my Jeep looks like underneath. What you're going to be looking at is this is a alignment shop adjustable track bar that is oversized, so they can actually do it when they're doing the alignment. You're going to be looking at correct length sway bar brackets, and in my case these are removable so that you can have an independent front suspension when you're four-wheel driving and fold them up. I did put the KYB front shock adjuster on it. There's the original marks on the differential. Again, this vehicle just doesn't have any miles on it or any wear. You will see that the control arm bracket is adjustable for up to 6 inch, 2.5 to 6 inch on the bracket adjustment, which adjusts the front, the top, and the bottom. That was a really cool modification that we made. You'll see the cat back stainless steel high clearance exhaust system. Again, just an extremely very clean vehicle if this is what you're looking for. I don't want to give it away. Okay, so back here you're going to see the rear adjustable arm brackets. You're going to see the modified suspension geometry here just a little bit. You're going to see the cat back pipe high clearance exhaust system, so no more exhaust or anything laying down to get in your way. There is one spot on here where I actually rubbed this thing one time. I come down on over a thing, and that's about the most aggressive I ever got with it. There's your actual spring lift, which is rough country. Here's your actual shocks, which is all what I said, KYBs, and you know, just an exceptionally clean vehicle. I mean, I never drove it in the rain, man. The rear bumper was $1,400. The front was, gosh, I don't remember, but this is what you're looking at, folks. And it really needs somebody to just enjoy the darn thing. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 tops, 2 sets of doors, 2 sets of wheels and tires, and this thing is really super cool and a fresh build. And I built the whole thing except for the alignment. Thank you very much for looking.